Hello, another short story in my Canadian short story project where I'm using a list compiled by Kevin Hardcastle. Damn it, I should really look that up, make sure I'm actually giving the right name. Who it's like 73 short stories that you should read while we're all sheltering in place in the COVID-19 pandemic. And I'm slowly going through the list as more people are not actually sheltering or doing the proper spacing and all that stuff, or what I consider to be the proper spacing, which of course I'm doing the perfect proper spacing and everyone else is wrong, whether they're doing too much or too little. I'm just right. So, subjective. So yes, today we are doing a very short one, which make this a short video because I don't think I have much to say on it, is The Goddess Lisa by Erin Frances Fshr, which comes from littlefiction.com, which gives you the hint that, yes, this is a little fiction. Spoilers for this incredibly short story. The sun is dying. A couple, one of the woman of which, at least I think it's the woman. It could be two women, for all I know. One is heavily pregnant, and they've come out of the caves because they think they can watch the sun die from where they are and will be safe. Except they're not, and they all die. And that's the story. So yes. I'm not quite sure what to say about this story. What's supposed to happen is this: the sun will die. It will expand and swell, and the sand fields that were the Earth's mountains and cities a billion years before will melt. The sun will slough off and leave behind lakes of glass. The caves, we think, where we've lasted, will linger a few more years, though no one is in them now because we all want to see. So even if they did survive the sun dying, they wouldn't last many more years after that. I mean, I guess maybe they would survive that. Maybe there's enough technology in this far millennia future. I'm assuming a far millennia future that it would they would then die, because it would be just like the sun's the main source of all energy in our galaxy, and if you don't have that, you're probably not going to survive. And if you do survive it, I don't know, it might be great. Though there's the whole thing about the sun dying at this point. Isn't it the sun? I thought the theory is that when the sun dies, it'll let out a thing. It would let out a final, we have stages, like the sun's going to last far longer than the Earth. The sun will actually swell up and consume the Earth. But continue doing that until it finally contracts down and becomes a very small thing. And so on a physics level, I don't think the story is correct, but then again, you should not be coming to me for science. So let's just take it on faith of what the story says. The sun's dying. It's going to expand and swell, and the sand fields that were the Earth's mountains and cities were billions of years ago will melt and it'll all become glass. And this is all done in the context of standing there with Lisa, the goddess Lisa, who is and despite the fact that she's pregnant and her belly has stretched her heat suit to the point of ripping, which is like, well, so there's danger there. There's the danger of the sun's going to expand, but there's also just seems to be the danger of her heat suit is going to rip and she's just going to flambe with the unborn child there. Yeah, it's one of those. It's one of these things, one of these stories that I don't know if I have much to say. Let's read the final paragraph and see if that suddenly I go, oh, duh, I'm an idiot. The sand under Lisa and me glints. So the sun has started expanding, and they suddenly realize, oh, we're dead. The sand under Lisa and me glints and shifts, and Lisa gasps. I put a hand on her, and then I gasp too, because the baby has kicked. My first baby, Lisa's first as well, the baby's first everything, and I guess their last. As the heat grows, the light of the dead sun dissipates, and the stars shine through. So many billions of years worth, a planet's lifetime's worth, enough that the sky is white with them. And still, even under the pain of it all, I feel in my palm that gorgeous kick. I feel life, what we made, the goddess Lisa and I. So it's the active creation at the ultimate the end, the destruction of it all. Yet there's still the stars in the sky of like life will go on. There are other stars out there that us crazy kids don't amount to a hill of beans in this crazy world. Yeah, yeah. It's one of those short little stories. If it's got more than that, I probably missed it. And that's the danger, I think, with teeny little stories. Unless there's something that really catches you and you need to kind of niggles at you, you just go, oh, and then you just go to the next story, which is what I'm gonna do.